Hello everyone! So it's now October and it's time for another monthly favorites video. This is my September favorites and I kind of have a smattering of different products this month. So there's a nice variety, I guess you could say. And the first one is this toothbrush that I got from Walgreens that I had in my haul video. And I also got this little Sterapod thingy to clip over it. But yeah, I got this toothbrush and it has been working really well because the head is so small on it that I can fit it into every little spot on my mouth, and it's been cleaning my teeth better than any other toothbrush I've ever had. And it's also soft, so it's been helping my gums kind of regenerate because I brush much too hard and kind of wear down my gums. And another dental favorite is tooth powders. I recently started getting into more natural toothpaste and I discovered tooth powders, and the cool thing about tooth powders is that they do not have glycerin in them, which is one of the ingredients I'm kind of trying to avoid now. And I've tried 3 different tooth powders, and I got 2 of these by the Dent, and I really like these. And one of them is just the daily care. I got it in anise flavor, which kind of tastes like licorice, like black licorice. And then I got the whitening one, and the white, can't talk. Ones like this brand, it foams up more than a regular toothpaste actually, and it makes it really feel like it's cleaning my teeth. And it also has really good ingredients in it. And I have 2 favorites that I made, and the first one is the the activated charcoal and clay face mask that I made. I'm almost completely done with it. I've been using this almost every day because I've been really trying to get all of the gunk out of my pores, and so I've just been doing masks every day to help clear it out, and then eventually I'm gonna wean down to like a couple times a week. But I've been really liking this face mask I made, and I will link the tutorial to how to make it down below, so if you want to make it. And the next favorite is also something that I made, and I filmed a tutorial for this also, but I haven't put it up yet. And it's I've just put it in an old bottle I had, but it's a rosemary oil and water plus fenugreek water leave-in hair conditioner, if that makes sense. And I've been putting that on my scalp and throughout my hair after every time that I shower or bathe, and I think that it's been really helping my scalp, and it's also been helping hair growth, and I really like the way it smells, and I've been really enjoying that. So I'll get that tutorial up pretty soon. I've been working quite a bit, so I haven't had time yet, but it's recorded. And the next favorite is this Bye Blemish for acne, and as far as I know it's pretty much exactly the same as the Mario Badesque drying lotion, which is really popular. And I got this at Ulta, but I haven't seen it there again. But pretty much what it is 10% sulfur and some salicylic acid that's in a base of alcohol basically. And once it settles, it's not settled right now because I've been moving it around, but when it settles there's like powder on the bottom, and you just stick a Q-tip in to the powder and then apply it to your acne, and you're supposed to leave it on overnight, and it's supposed to like dry up your acne overnight, and it's really helped me. I'm not sure if it's stress from changing jobs, or if it's just like the fact that I work at Panda Express now and there's like more grease, but I've had a couple of really big pimples, and like you can see the remains of this one even though I put concealer on it. But I used this stuff overnight on a couple of them and it dried them up and made them go away pretty much, so I'm really happy with that. And I've been using my Dabur Vatika hair oil a lot this month for overnight treatments, and I've been using it's the Enriched coconut. Is it gonna focus? There we go. The Enriched coconut hair oil. And there's the ingredients, if anyone cares. But I've had this for, well, I've been using this product for a couple of years now, but I kind of like fade in and out of using it regularly. But I started using it again, and I remembered why I love it so much. And so I've been doing a lot of overnight oil treatments with this, and it has coconut oil and a bunch of Indian herbs such as neem, brahmi, amla, a bunch of ones that I'm not going to even try to pronounce because I'll butcher them. Then it has rosemary oil and henna. And the cool thing about this though, is a lot of the Indian hair oils that I've found, a lot of the ones actually by the Dabur brand, such as like the jasmine hair oil and stuff like that, have mineral oil as its #1 ingredient, but this one does not have any mineral oil. The #1 ingredient is coconut oil, and then it's all just other extracts and oils. This stuff is the one hair oil that I've actually seen produce new growth in my hair. When I started using it for the first time a few years ago, I would apply it overnight as a treatment, and then I started noticing like right here, it's not there now because that was a while ago, but like, oh, you can see my my dry shampoo, it looks like I'm graying. But anyway, yeah, I was using it and I started getting little baby hairs, and I've never seen anything like that before. So I know for sure that this stuff actually helps my hair grow faster and helps new growth, which I don't necessarily need, but I thought it was really cool. And I have 2 makeup products. The first one is the e.l.f. waterproof eye pen eyeliner, and it's one of the felt tips. Felt tip eyeliners are my favorite because you can do really precise winged liner, and that's what I tend to do. But I found the e.l.f. waterproof one, and this is the first waterproof one that I found. I'm sure others exist, but I was really excited by this, and for some reason I've been really into e.l.f. lately. Like, it's super cheap, and I've never gotten into it before, but for some reason lately, ever since I discovered their makeup brushes, I've been trying out other things by them, and I really like this felt tip waterproof eyeliner. Sorry. And then the next like makeup favorite is this Urban Decay Skyscraper Multi-Benefit Mascara. And I got this, I filmed a haul also, an Urban Decay haul, and this was part of it. I haven't edited that yet either because, like I said, I've been working every day, sometimes 12 hours a day at my new job, and so I'll eventually edit that and have that up also. But I've been really loving this mascara, and the reason I got it was because it was half off on the website, and I'm pretty sure that's because it's being discontinued, which sucks because now I've fallen in love with it, of course. And so I got it half price, and I decided to try it, and one of the things that drew me to it initially was the fact that it has castor oil as one of the top ingredients, and that is really good for promoting new lash growth and conditioning your lashes. And so I wanted to try it for that reason, and because it was really cheap. But there's what the wand looks like. I'll put it against my skin because my pale skin will have it stand out. Anyway, it's really easy to get as close to your eyelid as possible, if that makes sense. Like I'll just demonstrate it. This is not gonna make any sense, but like you can get it as close to your eyeball as you can, and some wands, the way that they're shaped makes it difficult, but with the short little bristles on this one, you can get it really close to your lash line, which helps for me because my lashes are super light, and if it's not like close to the lash line, then it looks like there's this little space. Yeah, so I've been really liking that anyway, and if it's discontinued, then sucks for me, I guess. But my last favorite is kind of like a general, well, actually I have another one after this, but my second to last favorite is kind of like a general ingredient favorite, kind of like how I've liked aloe in the past. This entire month I've been loving raw honey, and this is one of the ones that I have. I've gone through 1.5 containers of raw honey so far. I've been putting it in my tea every time that I have tea, pretty much in place of sugar. And then I had a cold a couple weeks ago, and so I was taking a spoonful of raw honey and cinnamon, because that's supposed to be like a natural remedy for the cold, and it did help. But raw honey is not processed, and this is unfiltered, which is also cool, but so it retains all of its original nutrients and antibiotic properties. Raw honey is the best kind of honey for you, and also raw honey is the best kind of honey for use on the skin if you're going to be using it on the skin or in the hair, because it retains all of its original nutrients and properties and such. And so I've been using that, and I really like honey, and I really like the added benefits and goodness of raw honey. And my last favorite is a music favorite. I think that's going to be a theme from now on. Actually did kind of discover a new music artist, and it is, let me get into it. I'm just gonna show you on my iPod because I'm weird. It's the Birthday Massacre, and there's their albums on my iPod. And the funny thing is that the first concert I ever went to in 2008 was actually my Mindless Self-Indulgence, and then the Birthday Massacre was with them. And at the time I didn't know anything about the Birthday Massacre, I just went for MSI, and at that concert, both bands were really great. It was an awesome first concert. But anyway, I didn't get into the Birthday Massacre then, and I kept hearing about them over the years. I was like, you know, I saw them for my first ever concert. Why have I never listened to them? And so I had their albums already because I had intended to start listening to them after I saw them live, but I never did. And I found out that they released a few more since then, and I started listening to their music, and I really love it. I've been listening to almost nothing but them all month, and they are a band from Canada. I think they're from London, Ontario, I think. But yeah, some of my favorite songs by them are Happy Birthday off of Violet, and Blue off of Violet, Colors. And I like the entire Walking with Strangers album. That's my favorite album of theirs that I've heard. And they have only a few music videos out, but all their music videos are really cool. They're kind of like a gothy band that is like kind of 80s pop like mixed with like maybe 80s synth pop mixed with industrial goth, maybe? I'm trying to think of how to describe what their music is like, but of course it doesn't say on here what they classify it as. iTunes is always wrong anyway though. Yeah, the entire band looks alternative, but they're really cool, and they have kind of a unique sound to anything that I've ever heard before. I really like their music a lot. My last favorite is also kind of like a random experience-y type favorite thing. It's a game, and it is Amnesia Machine for Pigs. And once again, I filmed a video about my thoughts on that game that I have not yet edited or uploaded, but it's waiting on my desktop. And anyway, I bought Amnesia Machine for Pigs on Steam like 1 or 2 days after it came out, and I played it for the next few days for a couple hours every day and beat it, and I really liked it. If you want to know more about what I thought about that game, obviously I'll have the review up soon, so I guess this is kind of like a favorite slash look at all the things I've made but not shown you guys yet. So if you want to see what I think about Machine for Pigs, then you can subscribe to me, and it should be up within the next like week or two because I've been really busy, and yeah, I need to get this video up and then I have a couple more. But yeah, I really liked that game. I love horror games in general. And one last favorite, I keep lying. My very last favorite is Breaking Bad. And I've been watching Breaking Bad for the past few months. I got into it just before the last season started, I believe. The 5th season. And it was actually during the hiatus between the first half of the 5th season and the second half that I started it. And in those couple of months between, I watched all of the episodes that there are, got caught up, and then started watching them when they would come out new. And I just saw the end of Breaking Bad the other day with my boyfriend, and I'm not gonna give any spoilers about anything, so don't worry about that. But I just loved that entire series. I think that the plot was good. I think that the actors were phenomenal. I think that it gave me the feels, all of the feels. But I started watching it and it was really, really great. And I like also that the show was super popular, but they didn't drag it on forever to make money, if that makes sense. Because a lot of these shows, they could have ended sooner, but once they get really popular and they're making a lot of money, they make season after season after season, and it's like, then the popularity dwindles and then they lose funding and wrap it up really quickly or never finish it. And I'm just happy that Breaking Bad actually like ran its course and finished, you know? Like I could watch the entire thing and it was interesting all the way through, except for the fly episode, if you know what I'm talking about. And then it ended, you know? And the ending was satisfying to me. And yeah, I just really appreciate that they didn't milk it for all it was worth and never finish it for me, or drag it and drag it and drag it. So yeah, I really recommend Breaking Bad now. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video and maybe you'll try out some of my favorites. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye.